Stigmatisms of Afro hair has been rife across media for decades. The misrepresentation and mischaracterization of Afro hair being perceived as scruffy or unkept, generally from the wider European diaspora, is slowly being dismantled through true-to-life representation across film and TV. Caricatures and stereotypes of people with dark skin were normalized throughout performance art through elements such as a mockery of body figures and the infamous black face. Hair was often also seen as a point of reference. The obsession with the straightening of Afro hair to somehow reflect the perceived normalcy of stereotypical European hair, as some sort of default setting, was also littered across media. Reflecting a time when black people were systemically pressured to conform to European standards of beauty to succeed, as negative perceptions were embroiled in more common black features. So much so that still, to this day, there have been debates across educational institutions, specifically across Europe and the U.S., on if natural Afro hairstyles are deemed to be professional. Talking to the New York Times NYT Emmy-award-winning hairstylist, Araxi Lindsey, whose credits include The Harder They Fall, Blackish, and The Matrix Reloaded, said on the history of the matter from when she started in the sector in 1990, if they were going out for a role, they couldn't wear their. If you wore your hair in locks or braids, you would be looked at as an outcast. So you had a lot of women with tight, Afro-textured hair wanting these silky-straight wigs and weaves. Lindsey won an Emmy for her work in Hair Day, and praised the series for having the courage to portray black women with their natural hair, and romantically showing that men can love their wives. The 90s and noughties were wrought with the idea that generally films with black leads could not sell, with Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Wesley Snipes, and Morgan Freeman, succeeding to turn the tide on the thought process. Even with this, many actors frequently complained and broke down the fact that makeup departments struggled to cater to their skin tone, with products in the department usually meant for people with lighter skin, coupled with a lack of training on matching specific tones with certain colors. As the late 10s and 20s have rolled around, some producers, cast, and crew have actively worked to improve societal understanding through widespread representation. Hair is a big part of that.